Good morning to all traders on this Friday, the 18th of September. So the news coming out of yesterday is that the Bank of England have decided to maintain their record low 0.1 base rate. However, it was stated that interest rates could be cut below zero next year, as officials said preparations were underway to allow the central bank to support the economy with lower borrowing costs. On the other side of the Atlantic, Wall Street struggled on Thursday, torn between improving economic data and a Federal Reserve that said the path to recovery would be very long, with the Fed's Jerome Powell reiterating that there likely needs to be more fiscal stimulus. However, when and how remains unknown. The lower interest rates for longer notion is that in theory it is good for stocks because it means that companies can borrow at cheaper interest rates, but it also means that the economic recovery will be slower than many would have hoped. US initial jobless claims came in yesterday and they declined by 24,000 to 860,000. However, they were still 4 times higher than pre-pandemic levels. So, sticking with the indices today, I want to take you through 2 of the main ones with the assistance of the Ichimoku cloud. The first one being the Dow Jones. So what we've seen from the first business day of the month, is that there has been this sell-off. So I'm going to just put a Fibonacci just to kind of emphasize the levels that we're at. I've seen previously on the momentum indicator there has been a bearish divergence bringing prices lower. So at the moment we're seeing prices range in this choppy sideways pattern, and we've seen 2 attempts to push upwards again, but they've failed, and now it's coming back down into this range between the 23.6 and 38.2. So this is between roughly the mid 27,000 to the higher 27,000. If we can break out of this range, we could obviously see a bit more of the upside as another test towards the 61.8. However, since prices are now engulfed in the cloud and there is a confluence level between the Tenkan and Kijun lines, it is looking likely that prices may be in this cloud for a little while longer. So what I'm basically looking for today is if we can get through this cloud up to the top, then there is a potential for another false break. I don't expect it to push beyond the 28,400 range today. I expect it probably just to stay engulfed. However, it'll be a good indication if we can get to the top or bottom of the cloud and then touch the next support and resistance levels. Okay, I just want to take you into the Nasdaq as well. So what we've seen, as many of you have witnessed, is record highs towards the beginning of the month, and then again a sell-off in the tech sector. So again, let's put a Fibonacci in to see what levels we're at. I've seen this bearish divergence that's bringing prices down at the moment, and we have seen 3 tests at this support line just under the 11,000 zone and 3 tests on this resistance line again just over 11,500. So a little bit like the Dow, it is kind of ranging on a sideways notion at the moment. We're looking at the moment to see if it can again touch this line, enter the cloud, and then once it's engulfed we can see potential for more upside. However, this confluence line with the Kijun and Tenkan line means that it could find a bit more resistance there. So I'll be looking basically if we can just touch this cloud and just be engulfed slightly today, I'll see for further upside. Or we can have a another test, a 4th test, which will be very significant towards the 11,000 zone. So this is what I'll be looking at today, and that's all for me. So thank you very much. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them on the post and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great trading day ahead and have a great weekend ahead. Thank you very much. Bye for now.